Yeah, so I asked Araka if she wanted to go to the movies with us.
Alright.
But she said that she couldn't find someone to go with her. And I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. But also, like, we were gonna all go together. So,
Maybe she just
need
doesn't...
someone?
She might just be busy and not know how to say that.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. I figured it was that. But
Are we still going to the movies?
Yeah, we can still go to the movies.
Okay.
I figured we would.
That actually reminds me, the other day at when we were getting lunch, I'd asked if Yorozu wanted to come with us, and then she kind of laughed and said no, and I thought that was odd behavior from her because she's usually very polite.
Yeah. That's strange. And she hasn't acted really differently around me or anything, so it's not like...
No, it was more like a happy laugh, and then she kind of like punched my arm and said have fun. Which I said, okay, thank you, because I did have fun eating lunch.
I had fun eating lunch too, but
it wasn't really a big event. It was just lunch, which we do every other day, so...
Everyone seems to be acting just really weirdly really recently. I don't know what it is.
I don't...
Maybe the stress is just getting to all of them.
That is possible.
It's probably that.
Like when Bakugo and Kirishima were saying those things in the hallway in our direction the other day. And,
oh yeah, that was odd. I mean, they normally are saying stuff in our direction, but that was just a different... They weren't like being intimidating by it.
No, it seemed kind of like... That's odd.
You know, if you're really trying to trace it back, the weird behaviors only really started like recently, in the past like month, since we really started hanging out. It's like before when it was kind of more like neutral sort of things. Everybody was just acting like normal, I guess. Maybe this is normal and I just don't know what normal is.
I don't think I know what normal is either.
Yeah, neither of us know what normal is. That's the problem. We can't analyze people who don't know what normal is.
You analyze people a lot.
Yeah, but if I don't know what normal is, maybe I've been analyzing it wrong.
When is the last time that both of us have been around everyone as a group doing an activity? Because I feel like every time we're doing an activity, everyone kind of assumes we're doing that activity together.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess before we weren't really the ones planning this stuff, but then once we started planning this stuff, and I'd be like, hey, do you guys want to go do this? Me and Todoroki was always like, nah,
I mean,
guys go.
I was very excited when I started planning stuff, because I usually don't do that, because I usually don't interact with people socially. But I remember telling Yorozu, I asked Midoriya if he wanted to get lunch with me the other day, and he said yes, and we're going to go eat lunch at a cafe. I gave her a lot of details, because I'm still getting used to the whole socializing thing. And she got very happy, and she hugged me, which, I mean, she does know that I have difficulties making friends, but I thought that she already knew that we were friends. But do you usually hug people when they tell you things? Was I supposed to be hugging people more?
So I have a theory.
Yes.
Might not be right. Might be very wrong. We could ask people later.
Right.
That will be awkward. But theory, I think there's this inkling, this small possibility that everyone in our class thinks we are dating.
Oh.
Like, okay, think about it. No one wants to go with us when we're going places because they think that they'd be imposing on something. Or like when we're rocketing or the movies, she was probably thinking that she'd end up third wheeling, which isn't what would happen. But
And the things Bakugo and Kirishima were saying
that
make more sense.
That would make a lot of sense as well. I didn't really understand what any of it was because I was just like, that's a weird metaphor for going to have coffee. But maybe it was a metaphor for something else.
Are we dating? Because I don't know how usual friendships work. But Going by analyzing other friendships I've witnessed, I think it is not normal for friends to hold hands as much as we do. Or for you to pay for my coffee and then sometimes I pay for your coffee and sometimes you pay for my coffee and so forth. Is this a relationship? I don't know what relationships constitute at this age, so I didn't really think I would need to, considering I assumed I would die alone.
Oh!
That assumption has faded with time.
That's good.
That question was probably inappropriate.
No, I think we should figure it out before we interact with anyone else in our class.
That is a good
again.
idea. So figure it out. That should be objectively easy since, we know ourselves and we know each other and your hands are on the ground now.
Tododeku, do you want to go to the movies with me this Friday as a date?
Yes, I would like that very much. And now I'm going to go talk to Yorozu, and she's probably going to hug me afterwards.